So gonna do a sound test. You can see here I'm in my office and it's very loud, the sound that I'm getting from the room over here. So as you can tell, so this is what we're watching here. But I'm gonna try to put the panels right here. So these are the soundproofing panels to see if the sound is helped by them or not. I was sent these to review and I think they're gonna work perfect for my problem scenario there that I gave you earlier. I like that you have these other stickers. So just say that maybe you don't have a flush flat wall. You can maybe use these to give you a little bit more texture on those. And then here are the actual panels and they are very light. So it's a recycled polyester. So I'm gonna take them out of the package and let's take a look. Here is one of the panels out of the package and it is super lightweight, but you can tell just how thick it is on the side there. So the dimensions on this are 11.8 inches long, 11.8 inches tall. So it is a square. And then you also have about 0.35 on the depth of these. It also has a sticky adhesive, as you can see on the back. So you don't really need those other ones that are included. But again, those would be nice if you just don't have the perfectly flat space. You can actually use those as well. But I'm excited to get this put on the wall. I think it's gonna work wonders and let's get started. Okay, so the first step I'm gonna do is actually just clean the wall, and I do have some just wet cloths here just to make sure that the adhesive is gonna stick nicely when you peel it off and stick it on. Okay, so here is the wall that we're gonna be using to put the panels on. So I did clean the wall. Again, that's very important just to make sure that they are gonna stick appropriately. So you can see here, I have one of the panels here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the backing off. You can see that here it pulls off really nicely. So I'm simply just gonna pull that off. Okay, and then I would recommend that you use a level, but I'm not gonna get too crazy because there thankfully is that line that you can see on the top. So I may just try, I think I'll just hold it flush to where the light switch is and we'll start there. Okay, so then I'm just gonna press it in to make sure that it does stick. Okay, so here is the wall. I have 6 panels left. So I'm debating if I want to do another row over here or if I want to do 3 up there and then maybe save some to cut. Because if you're OCD like I am, this is really going to bother me. So definitely something to consider. But I do like that. So I'm still not sure, but it was really easy to install. Again, I'm really excited about it just because, again, really excited to have that soundproofing in here. So I think it's gonna work really well, but I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with those other ones and I will check back. So I was able to cut this piece, as you can see here. I would recommend just using something other than scissors because that's what I used, and you can see it's a little bit frayed on the bottom. So maybe like a box cutter, but I think that it worked really well with the scissors, so not too bad. Okay, so here are the panels all put in, and you can see the ones that I had cut a little bit just to get them to fit appropriately, but they were pretty easy to cut, so I really like that that was an option as well, just to make sure that I'm filling in all the space, but really excited to test this out. Okay, so I'm back in the office here, and this is not the room that I installed it, but I installed the panels in the other room, and I'm just gonna let you have a listen to see if we can hear anything. So you are getting some sound, but it's definitely not as heavy as it was earlier. And it is a little bit more muffled. And again, I have the door completely open, so I'm sure if you close the door and I close this door, that would help, but definitely an improvement.